Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love, and today I'm going to be doing Ask a Question, Get an Answer. And because the full moon in Libra is coming up on March 21st, I figured I would do a video just answering the questions that you guys have. I know a lot of people are very frustrated during this Mercury retrograde. I know I am. And also with the full moon approaching, a lot of things are coming to culmination. So if you have a question that you are dying to get an answer for, then I can definitely help you out with that tonight. So the way it works is I'm going to use traditional tarot deck. I'm only pulling one card from the traditional tarot deck. I'm pulling one card from the Oracle and one card from my money law of attraction cards. Okay, so there's going to be messages in there. I'm also going to give you a yes or no answer to your question, and I'm also going to give you a theme. Okay, so the theme is going to be what you need to work on to get to this thing that you may want, okay, pertaining to your question. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards off camera, and then I'm going to come back and give you the answer. There's going to be two decks, deck 1 and deck 2, so you'll have the choice to choose between which deck. Also, make sure you think about your question and you put your question out in the ether so that you can get the right answer back about your question, okay? So I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, so I pulled your cards, and so what we're gonna do is you're gonna choose either pile 1 or pile 2, okay? So for those of you who chose pile 2, you got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, and this looks like a yes card to me. Okay, this is definitely a yes card. You have looks like a husband and a wife and a child in a garden, and you got four wands that are standing up. So this is definitely positive. It, to me, this signals spring and moving forward. So whatever your question was for deck 1, it's definitely a yes. Okay, now the theme that goes along with your question is optimism. Okay, some of you need to be positive about either a change that's coming or something's, trying to be fulfilled here. Okay, and because you guys are an air sign, which is associated with Libra, a lot of the fullness that you are asking about in terms of this question is likely to come during the full moon, which is March 21st in the sign of Libra. So a lot of you will get your answer fulfilled either near the full moon, on or before or after the March 21st. Okay, so keep an eye out on March 21st. And also another thing to keep in mind is that Mercury retrograde is still happening. So you might not even hear anything on the 21st. You might see motion going forward in April. And I feel like a lot of you are going to see forward movement for this question in April because of the way this card looks with spring. But there's definitely optimism for the question that you have. And this bird, there's a bird here, which, to me symbolizes, like, what do birds do? Birds fly, and they fly very high. So this idea, this question that you have is definitely a yes, and definitely to move forward with whatever you're hoping to move forward with, okay? Now I have a money card as well too. Some of you are inquiring about your money situation. So I have 29, and 29 equals the number 2, which is the house of Taurus, which equals money. So this is very positive as well for the sign of Aquarius, okay? Sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius, okay? And it says, I do not need to have money to attract money. I do not need to have money to attract money, okay? It says, you do not have to have money to attract money, but you cannot feel poor and attract money, okay? The key is you have to find ways of improving the way you feel from right where you stand before things can begin to change. By softening your attention to the things that are going wrong, and by beginning to tell stories that lean more in the direction of what you want instead of in the direction of what is currently happening, your vibration will shift. Your point of attraction will shift, and you will get different results. So some of you may be approaching a situation in terms of your money in a way where you think, oh, I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough money, that's why I can't attract what I want, but it's not true. Okay, what it's trying to say is shift your vibration, shift you know, what you attract, shift, you know, so that things can change for you on how you're going about pursuing things, okay? And believe in yourself and believe, you know, like have the optimism. That's what this card's asking you, Aquarius, is to have the optimism and not feel down. Just because you don't see results right away in whatever you're inquiring about doesn't mean that it's not going to be successful. Okay, so just make sure that you know, you're being positive. You're being positive about the things that you want in your life, okay? And believe that you can have them furthermore. Okay, for those of you who picked deck number 2, you got the 10 of Swords. And to me, this card symbolizes somebody who's tired. They feel like they're putting in a lot of work. They're overworking themselves. And to me, this card represents a straight no. This is like, relax, take your time. You need to really, you know, ground yourself. And the reason why I say ground is because I got Earth, which is the element of needing to just kind of meditate and calm down and, you know, not push yourself. Some of you are over pushing yourself or overworking or over analyzing a situation, and a lot of you may feel beat down about this situation. So, you know, it's probably best that you take your time now before the full moon, because around the full moon, I feel like a lot of the air signs, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, are going to feel very tired because of this full moon happening in Libra. So it's so important that you give yourself the space and time that you need to ground yourself, because right now I feel like some of you are this person on the ground feeling like you have so much burden, so much responsibility, so much stuff going on that you have to give yourself a bit of a break. Okay, Aquarius? So really ground yourself before and around the full moon. Give yourself some time. Don't try to push projects forward until after Mercury retrograde, which is in the springtime, okay? That's the best advice that I can give you. Okay, so you got, for your money card, you got 12, which equals 3, which equals communication, okay? So in terms of your money, communication is very important. Don't just cut communication off, because that can really hurt your money situation, okay? It says, I want to harmonize with my desires. And the message for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising is, for their money situation, is anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion, okay? What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. This is the process of pivoting. So what the money card is asking you is to pivot your thoughts about pivoting your thoughts about from what you want, from what you don't want, and also harmonizing your desires. Okay, so, you know, if some of you may be so concerned that you are so overwhelmed by your situation that you're putting a lot of stress on yourself and you're thinking negatively. There's a common theme between both cards, is that I think a lot of Aquarius, is not all, but some of you may feel like you're taking on so much, you're doing so much work and you're not getting results. But here's the thing, especially during Mercury retrograde, it's so important that you guys take the time to chill. And the Pisces Mercury retrograde is happening in your second house. So a lot of you may feel like the money is drying up or the money's not coming in, but that's not the case. The case is that now is the time to review and really look at your situation for what it is, instead of kind of pushing forward. So if you are an Aquarius that's, you know, pushing forward, you're pushing forward on things and you're not getting the results you want, give yourself a break and just chill out until after Mercury retrograde, which is after the 28th of March. And also keep an eye out on the full moon, which is the 21st of March, 2 days before or 2 days after, okay? So that's my message that I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be having the report for all signs of April. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. The more you like and you comment, it helps me to connect with you better. And it also gives me an ability to make your forecasts faster, right? So the more you comment and the more you like, I produce your report faster, okay? So thanks for tuning in. I wish you guys all the best. And if you have any questions about this, ask a question, get an answer, feel free to comment below and I will respond by adding a video or just respond in the comments, okay? So this is Monica Love and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Bye.